Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope that I am so surprised at how much response I've gotten from all of you. I mean, if I'm being quite honest, it's my most popular video on this channel and my other channel, my ASMR channel. I'll link that below if you want to check it out. Essentially, I'm fulfilling one of your requests to listen to Dimash again by listening to a song called Adagio. Hope you're ready to be blown away, as I am certainly ready for that. I'm hoping for that. Just to give a clarification, this one, I think I might have heard a slight bit of it when I watched a compilation video of something involving a lot of Dimash. So, I hope that I at least get some sort of reaction out of this. Aside from that part, like I said, I might not be able to produce a full-on reaction to the whole thing, but I certainly hope this blows me away otherwise. So, here we go. I realize that I have seen this, but it's just like the last video where I have only seen it once and I don't remember a thing except the scenery.
I don't know where to find you.
English, now I know for sure.
I don't know how to reach you. I hear your voice.
Wow.
In the way.
That was the quickest switch of registers I've ever heard. Because as you heard in the first part, he started in a very low, breathy chest voice, and then he switched entirely to falsetto. Oh my, he surprises me left and right. Even in this, I didn't expect this at all. That part, at least. Now, I said I'm glad that I can tell this is English this time, because I saw a lot of you commenting, or I saw a few of you commenting that it was Russian instead. Let's just continue. Wow. Poor guy.
My heart and my soul, I wait for you. Adagio. How did I do without you? All my dreams surround you. I see any touch your face. I'll fall into your embrace.
I wanted to quickly say that you can definitely tell that he's starting to grow power, a lot of power, out of nowhere from that falsetto. But at the same time, I heard him transitioning into a mix already when he was in the part of mainly falsetto. It wasn't as obvious as he's doing now because he's only in mix. But when he was doing the falsetto, he was sprinkling a tiny transition between that and his chest mix. I honestly feel like that was a good way to let you know that he's gonna get much louder. When he sprinkles in something like that, as subtle as possible, it gets you excited for what he's trying to tell you he's about to do next.
You'll be my heart.
better give it to him. One thing, and it's not the last phrase that he sang, even though that was a little funny. I actually wanted to point out the fact that he's putting in more dynamics than you might think, because you heard him go from the quiet chest, to the quiet falsetto, to the falsetto to mixed transitionings, to the full-on belting mixed voice. But at the same time, he's coming back to a quiet place within the fourth part of the song. Even in his mix, is what I'm saying. He's lowering his volume to express the vulnerability in the song. And I think that's quite smart, and I wouldn't be able to think up something like that in the moment. Clearly he's someone who knows his voice so well to be able to keep emotion within the sound in addition. Obviously you can tell that he's got some sort of emotion through the song's lyrics and within his face and everything else visually. But if you listen closely, he is trying to sound the same way. He's trying to express the song's message with his voice as well by lowering his volume a good bit for small portions. And I can't, wow. Let's just continue.
If you know where to find me, if you know how to reach me, there was just a part of life. There wasn't a part to face. He's the only man to say, said to hear my heart, said to give me your love, whatever
I am so sorry. I have to go back and count how many seconds that was. Like on that high connection between the D. Those two notes. I really have to go back and see how long that was. Sorry for taking it that far. I'm not really sure where to start. I know for sure that it was 4 measures. He makes it seem like such a long time, even though that's definitely not his longest notes or longest high note phrases. That was about 14 seconds, I could tell, because it went from 3:28 to 3:42. It's definitely something to notice in songs like that, but I'd certainly say that he's got much longer in him. I'm just saying it was definitely amazing, but I would still like to hear better, because I'm absolutely sure he can do better. How am I supposed to react to that when it's something that just amazes us every single time? Ooh, my heart's beating fast. My heart's beating real fast. Okay. I really like how it went like... Of course, that was a little unstable. It's a part of my own falsetto. I really like how he mainly focused on the belting, because most often he'll include a good bit of everything, but he left that to the very end, which I really liked. And I do like to hear him belt more than that, or more than the head voice. I guess that concludes today's video with the message of he's amazing and he will never be anything but amazing. So, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that you liked it. I hope that it provided you with some sort of connection of how we all might feel about Dimash. If you did like this video and you liked how I reviewed him or said how he was amazing, because there's nothing to critique, come on, nothing, then please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and click the notification bell next to it if you want to be a part of another reaction video. And if you have any other reaction ideas for me to try out, I would really love to hear them in the comments below. But I would like to hear reaction ideas of something aside from Dimash, if that's okay, because if I do Dimash for a really long time, I'm saying this with a shock, even though he is that amazing, that I might get a little bored of it. Essentially, I want to hear if you want me to react to anything besides Dimash. Nothing against him, I just don't want to be reacting to the same person over and over and over and over and over again. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see my other reaction of Dimash, make sure to click the video at the end in the end screen. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.